So on Saturday we worked out the state machine. Yeah, we worked out the state machine. Oh, hang on. Of how we're going to flow this, how we're gonna run the game through its different states. So I'm gonna try and stick to this, yeah. And we was talking about how we're going to, run the execution of all the components. And I was on about, having a system for the element types and having a system for the animation, and I thought, nah. After I finished on Saturday, I thought, why am I trying to make it difficult? So we're going to put the animation in the execution of the states. So what I was thinking of was something like this. So let's do this. So we're gonna have an object, and this is element type, right? And the element type is basically I'm trying to generalize the game, yeah? Trying to generalize the game. Now in Myriad, we had an array of bad guys that were of type, yeah? And we ran through the execution of all the different types on the screen at the time. And then we had a separate bullet system, and then we had a separate ship system. And I was thinking on Saturday that the ship is an element. The bullets that we fire are elements. So why shouldn't we put it into the element array? And they are, and then they're in the mix with everything else. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So we're going to try and build the element system, but we're going to make it work with the ship first to make sure that we're okay. Yeah. So the element type is going to have what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Yeah, that'll do. It's going to have some methods. Now, you should know what a method is. We've talked about them long enough in object-oriented when we did Pygame and stuff like that. A method is a set of code that acts on the object that it's designed for. So, for example, initialization. Yeah. So that initializes the element. Yeah. But in fact, we'll not call it that. We're going to call it insertion. Insertion. So that adds the element type to the array. Yeah. And then we're going to have another one. Oh, I wish it would hang on to the line. Execution. Yeah. And that will execute that element type. Yeah. Let's see if it... Oh, look at that. It doesn't do it. We're going to have to put it in the place and then move it. Then we're going to have an execution collision with ship.
What's cooking, Doc?
The SD card's not working. Where we'll get to. So then.
Hey Gary.
Otherwise.
Hey Gary. Not a worry. Not a worry. You're okay. Well, collision with the ship, yeah? So we need a method that determines whether if it has interacted with the ship. And we'll need another one where it's collision with use a bullet. Oh, collision with play a bullet. So we have a collision with the play a bullet, yeah. Maybe I can get these to fix in one place. Oh, look at this. Get in there, John. We also will need a method. Whoops. Let's put that up there. We need a method to change the element type, and I'll explain why. We need a method to do that. Because I am going to make everything an element. Yeah, I'm going to make everything an element. So that's going to be the ship, the ship's lasers, bullets, whatever we want to call them, the bad guys, and the explosions. Yeah, the explosion is going to be an element. Yeah. So, but we need a mechanism to change the state, change the element type to whatever we want. Yeah. And so that's what that is. What else do I need? I was trying to think. Oh yeah. So we're going to need a clear out element type. And the clear out element type is when the explosion is done and then it returns that entry in the array back to the state where it can be reused, yeah? I suppose that could be deletion. Yeah, deletion, that's probably a better word. And in fact, execute movement. So there, so they're the methods. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more, to be honest. Not sure if there's going to be any more. Now, the other things that we need is we need a set of properties, yeah? So we've already got some, yeah? I mean, that's branch, but I don't really want to use something that's already something else. What can I use? What can I use? Nah, we'll use that. We'll use that. We're not going to use branch for anything. So we're going to need a set of properties. Now, I've already got summary laid out, yeah? So here we go, right? So old position, old and new, yeah? So let's go back to here. Not there, here. So position, and then we've got old and new. So they come off there. Oops. Back up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do old X, Y, like that, and new XY. So we know what it is. I'm not going to go truly into the object model. We're just trying to get an idea. Right. So next thing is character. Right. So I don't think we need character. But what I do think we need is animation index. Because the animation index, when we come to do the animation, we should know what the base of that element type is. We should know, but I'm just trying to think. Just trying to think how, if I'm going to, I've got to go, and get the sprite anyway. If I know what type it is, I can get the base. So yeah, animation index should be okay. So we're going to change that to animation index. Then now we need to know what the characteristics of the element is, yeah. So how is it going to run? Now most of the time it's going to be a static direction most of the time. You know, like the level 1 is just going to be one this way and one that way, yeah. But I'm not too sure if it is one and one. We'll have to look at the video. There are some elements that have a specific pattern that we can then put into an array, so it can follow the pattern. Yeah. Some are randomized, that the pattern is randomized. Yeah. So we will certainly try and replicate as much as we can, and we'll nick as much from Myriad as we can get away with in terms of mechanics. What else did I put in here? Type, yes, that's definitely required, because this will tell us, this is going to tell the system exactly what it is. So what the type is. So this is the element type. Is it a ship? Is it a bullet? Is it a level 1 alien? Level 2 alien? stuff like that. And sprite state. Now this is something I put in, and I'm thinking I'm not too sure I need this, but we definitely need state. We definitely need state. Because state is basically going to let us know if the array is available to use, and 2, what state it's currently in. So is it active and running around, or is it in a state of explosion, or in a state of death or dying? And then, you know, the state of death, but that would be deletion, wouldn't it? Unless we have something that happens on death, I suppose. Scoring, but that I don't think scoring would work. Or would it? But that also gives us another value. So when we insert the bad guy into the array, we tell it what we put the value of that bad guy in the array. So when they do die, we know exactly how many points they are. Yeah. So I need to put that in there. Need to get rid of that. Oh. So now this is where we start thinking about, is there anything else that we need to attach to the element to help us run it? We've got the X and we've got the Y. We have its animation index. Well, we'll go with that for the moment, and we can always add to it if we need to. So this is the this is going to be our element object that's going to basically house everything that's going to be on the screen. Any sort of interaction, it's going to do it. So we need to start thinking about how we're going to code all this. So let's get to storage, because we need to have the storage. So we're getting rid of the element types. We're getting rid of the animation, yeah? We're getting rid of the animation because we don't need it. Animation base frame, we'll leave that in there. The number of frames we won't need because we'll have them in the execution code. I'm just wondering, should we have that in there? Will that make any difference whatsoever? No, I don't think that's going to make any difference whatsoever. Right, so we need to change the way this is, yeah? So where's the constants? Constants. Because I think it's in there. Right, so there's the element array. And number of elements. Right, this is where I need to get clever, right? Because I need to have a way of if we add another element that the assembler automatically does it. So I think we can do this. Like that. And then we can do this. That the number of element types is that minus that. So that should give us the number of element types. Yeah. Now, the number of bullets. That's a good one. Right, the ship can only fire 2 bullets. The ship can only fire 2 bullets. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Right, so the total number of bad guys we can have on the screen, yeah? So I'm going to create another label here. Total number of elements on screen. No, max number of elements on screen equals the number of bad guys plus 3. Now the 3 equals 1 ship and 2 lasers. We'll call them lasers. And 2 player lasers. And we'll store, what we're going to do is we'll store the ship and the 2 lasers at the end of the array. Yeah, at the end of the array. So let's do this. So label ship array index equals that plus 3. So we'll put the ship at the end of the array, yeah? Or would it be better to put the ship at the beginning of the array? We've got to check the entire array anyway, so we'll stick it at the end. And then ship laser 1 will be plus 1, and ship laser 2 will be plus 2. Right, so that gives us our number of bad guys. So that gives us our number of bad guys. How many bad guys we have. The maximum number of bad guys we can have on a level. Then we've got our ship index. And the number of bad guys per level to start with. So that's 20 in it. So we'll make it 32. We'll make it 32. That should be that should be plenty. 32. Oh, hang on. There we are. We've got an array that is total 32 bytes per line. Right, let's go back to the storage. So now it's not bad guys dot number of bad guys, is it? Is it? Oh yeah, it is. So now we can do this. Can you hear him snoring? What about enemy fire? Yeah, enemies, they will fire, but when I looked at the video, there was like 10 or 11 bad guys on the screen at any one time. Now we've just made space for 29. That means that even if everyone fired at the same time, we'd still have plenty of space. Right. So these two should match up. Yeah, they should match up. Let's get the OCDs kicking in. Right, so we have now need a space. Where's Ellens? We now need a space where we're going to put all the timings in, yeah? So, did I have it in here? Can't remember. Oh, bad time. There we go, bad guy timing reset. Where's that? Oh, machine specific, there it is. Why on earth was you in machine specific? That should be in storage. Right. What is this? Right, let's create a new file. And this is going to be... Yes, that's what it's going to be called. Hey, Saucy. So we're going to grab... We don't need that. We don't need that. Just this. Just need that. Machine specific. Anything else in here that we need? There's all the titles. No. Just taking inspiration from it, mate. Just taking inspiration from it. So I don't need all of this now. We don't need that. We definitely don't need all that. Hey Mikroman, welcome. Right, so let me rename this to... I'll do that, and then we'll find out if we've got anything referencing it. So the lookups, this is the bad guy lookup. So we need to work. We need to start thinking about what we've got, so we can get everything sorted out. So get rid of that. Constants. So we have the constants here. Now, I've got ship type 0. Yeah, I've got ship type 0. So we then need a ship laser. And that can be type 1. A bit loud, is it? Is it? God, he's snoring his head off. Get up there. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you that for the last couple of times. This has arrived. So, yeah. And also I got my other books out. You'll lower it and resend it. Oh, okay. So, it just made you jump. So, we're going to do this, yeah? Label. So, level 1. Level 2. I'm hoping we'll have 15. Hoping we'll have 15. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it is. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Oh, have I got it wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, so I'm hoping we're going to have 15 bad guys, yeah? And then we're going to have ship explosion. The laser, but no, we'll make the laser explosion be a different. Use the Manic Miner Jet Set Willy Bad. Explosion 8 by 8. Explosion 8 by 16. And we may have a 16 by 16 explosion if we've got time to put 16 by 16 bad guys in there. And then we'll have one called Vacant, which lets us know. And we'll keep that outside of the element type. Oh no, we'll need it inside, won't we? But in the storage where we work out the this. Oh no, it's not that, is it? Number of element types. There we go. Have I got that place in more than one slot? No. Yeah. That's all right. I mean, the vacant one will never get run. Yeah, number of bad guys is 1D. So that's 29. So we'll have 29 different entries, 29 different elements on the screen, and then the ship and the 2 lasers that it can shoot. So that's 32. So we'll have 32 on the screen at any one time. Maximum. So I've got the element states here. So I've got none, which is, you know, it's not there. I mean, I don't have to have vacant, do I? I can test for the state. Whether it's alive, this is to do with ships, but I'm just thinking we could change the ship element type. To be thrusting. Yeah. Now I gotta rename all this lot again. There must be a better way of doing this, but never mind. It's done now. Need both dead and alive labels? No, because these level 1 to level 15s, right, will either be an 8x8, a 16x8, an 8x16, and we can just get them to use the generic explosions for that sprite type, yeah? So we can use the generic explosions for that sprite, that sprite type. And then the scoring mechanics will hang off that when it's done. I suppose we do need a dead state. I suppose we do need a dead entity type. We'll stick it in. Yeah, but we need a dead entity state. Yeah. So when the explosion is finished, then it moves on to the dead entity state, and then we can do the update to the scoring and stuff like that. Hey Sinlo, welcome. Welcome. So I mean that means this then becomes redundant. That means this then becomes redundant. All we need is them. All we need is those two states. And to be honest, all we need is that one. But I'll put the other one in. I'll put the other one in because it'd be stupid. And we'll make it like that. Alive is 0. None is FF. Right. So, what we need to now do is in our game loop. So, the thing I was just wondering whether to. I mean, we didn't have a game. Where was the game loop in this? It was in Myriad, wasn't it? All the code was in Myriad. Right, so we'll do the same. We'll do the same sort of thing. So we'll create a new file called Arcadia, like that, and we will do this. We'll have the start. We'll have the start in the BBC. We'll have the start here. But what we can do is then we can jump to. So we'll create the namespace. Arcadia. There we go. So we'll create the namespace, and we'll get this to then jump into the namespace, and then this can be just all the assets. But I've got. I was thinking of having an asset file. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I was thinking of having an assets file. So let's get that sorted out as well. And we'll put all the assets in there now. So we'll grab the screen data and everything like that. and we'll stick that into the asset file, even though I've spelt it wrong. Right, and then we'll reference it here. We'll reference it here. So we'll put it there. Right, so that should be okay there. Right, so we need to have we need our first state. This is the first state. Initialize the game. So we'll have the initialized game here. So we'll grab all the bits that are to do with the initialization. So like that. What else? This is to set up the ship. This is the game loop. So we'll create another one called game loop as well. So we'll grab that. Put that in there. Now it's going to complain because it hasn't got those in there, so and we'll just make sure that import once is on. It is. And so of course that's not liking that. Because it doesn't see the thing. So let's put the main code after everything's been imported. Right, so we should then be able to just do JSR dot Arcadia and then jump to Arcadia dot game loop. Right, so now we need to start implementing in the initialized game. We need to start implementing all our stuff in there. So we've done the setting up the IRQ. Now we need to set up the ship. So we need to set up the ship to go into to be added to the array. Yeah. So let's put it in the place that we originally got it to start, which is at 10, just to make sure that it works. So if we do LDY #10, ooh, that's not 10. And then store it in Storage is... Oh, I know why. Yeah. So we're setting up the element, yeah? So maybe, I need to... Oh, we've already got a ship. Haha. Right, let's rem all this stuff out. And we'll start. So, add ship to array. Right, let's grab this. Here we go. It's a better place. So we're adding the ship to the array. So we're setting it at the 10 by 10 point. Then we're going to need to load the constants dot element type. John, where you used an extension for program flows diagram? Yeah, it's the draw IO extension, mate. This one here, draw IO integration. Let's get rid of that. Rem that out because we don't need them. What was I doing? Oh, constants. There. Right, element type. Does it have constants in front of it? No, it doesn't. Ship. Element type dot ship. Yeah. Come on, John. Where are you? There we go. Store that into storage dot element dot type. What else do we need? So we've done those two. Index animation, so we'll set that to 0. So I'm just going to do this at the moment. XY direction. We've done type. And oops. We've done state, so it's those two. Right, so we're going to start doing a set of zeros now. XY direction is not going to be used at all because we're going to specify, the user will specify what the direction is. The value will always be 0 because there's no value against us, and state will be element states. Okay, whatever. alive. There we go. And then that will go into state. So we set that up, and then we need to add. We need to then add the ship into the array. So have we got elements up? Have I created the add? So we've got the initializer, which I need to make sure we've got the load, we've got the swap, and we have the save. So it's the save. This is what we need here. So we need X. We need X. Okay. So LDX hash whatever JSR element dot. What is it? Elements. Come on. Oh. Right, so in constants we have got the ship array index. That's what we want. Bad guys, ship array index. That means, and then RTS, that means we've now put the ship into the array. Yeah. So next thing, we need to then, where's the lookup table? So the ship is up here, isn't it? Right. So ship. What's next? Ship thrusting, ship laser. I was in elements, wasn't I? Yeah. Or was I? No, I wasn't. Oh, I'm losing where I'm going. Lookups. That's where I was. Right, so these are the counters. These are the counters that are going to count down when it's cycling through for the next execution, right? So for the ship, we want it to cycle through pretty quickly. So let's assume the BBC's got a refresh rate of 50 Hz. Let's assume. I think it's 50 Hz. Let's see. Oh, so it's 60. It's 60. Okay. Okie dokie. It's 60. So let's put a comment here. Hey, Rory. Did it say 60 in the US? I thought it was saying 60 all the time. Oh, hang on. The following table shows the American screen properties. Ah. For comparison, the British screen properties are provided in brackets. So the main difference and the right, okay, so it's 50 for us. Okay. SP, can you use only 4 colours in the sprites, or is it restricted like the 64? No, we are using mode 2. We are using mode 2, which allows you to use 16 colours. And you can use 16 colours in those sprites. But you've got to remember, the back 8 are flashing sprites. They alternate. Flashing colours, they alternate. So you've got to remember, the last 8 colours are actually flashing colours. And I can demonstrate that once we get going. Greetings, user. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, I'm going to be putting the functionality that we can switch modes if we need to, if we run out of memory, yeah? But at the moment, we're looking at mode 5. So these are the values. So if I want the ship to refresh every quarter of a second, so that's going to be 25, that's going to be 12. And we'll do the same for the ship thrusting as well, yeah? That means that when the counter kicks in, it's going to I better put a load in there because we got more now. It's going to kick off the trigger, which will then be used in the execution. So right. So element. So we have just done the ship and we've stored it away. So we've stored it into the array. So the ship is now stored into the array. So let's get back to Arcadia and we'll change this now to be JSR elements dot. Oh no, it's not elements, it's ship, isn't it? It's the ship dot. Ship dot add ship to the array. Right. So that adds the ship to the array. Right. Next. Oh, I need to put controls in there, don't I?
Phase 101. This is the last one that I'm going to show. But there are 2 screens.
Hey FaZe, did you enjoy your week off, mate? Did you enjoy your week off? Right. Good. Right. So, we've put the ship into the array. The timer mechanism should be already in. I don't need that lookup, do I? The timing mechanism, have I got that still open? No, I haven't. The timing mechanism is down here. Here. This is the timing mechanism. So, the timing mechanism is attached to the IRQ, yeah? So, that's what we need to do here. So, this is the IRQ. So, we need to make it go on every state. So is it a video interrupt? No, it's not. Do that. Right, okay, so we get rid of that. And we do that here. JSR, IRQ. No, we're in IRQ, so I can just do that. So this is not the video interrupt. In fact, I better put it on all of them, hadn't I? Yeah, better put it on all of them. BBC, mate. We're doing a BBC. We're not doing 64. We're doing a BBC. So hopefully this might be your first BBC assembly game. Hopefully, I'm not too sure if anyone did an assembly game. I know they did a load of basic ones, didn't they? But we'll see. So this is the right. So this needs to be changed. Because that now needs to be number of element types. Number of element types. Oh, do I need to -1 off it? Yes, we need to -1 off it. Set the trigger. Reset everything. Initialize the timings. So this is the initialize the timings. So we need to do that in the setup, the game setup. So Arcadia. We'll do that to start with. JSR IRQ dot initialize timings, because that sets up the timings. Yep, that works. You need to do your entry in a style of a 1960s Deutschland Funk Porsche. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Right, so that should be initiating the timers. It's like a... Oh, right, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6502 Kebab has entered the chat.
Hey, 6502, welcome. Welcome. So, right. So we've got the timer in now. We've got the timer in. We have got the... we've got the ship in the array. Right. Go back to the diagram, John. What's next? Right, we need to work out the execution. Okay. Now, there's a couple of routines here. I don't know if you can see it. Find an empty slot in the array. We'll need to code that. Locate in the array. So if we need to locate something in the array. Load from the array. Insert into the array. We've got to do all this. Array movement. This looks like the badger. Yes, that looks like the badger. Well, I'm trying to have some sort of 6502, I'm trying to have some sort of schedule. So trying diagrammatic and doing all the diagrams should help me do it. should help me do it. So let's put this under here, right? So this is going to be execute. Right, let's see. Right, let's see if we can repurpose this. So yes, that's right. Load the trigger. Store it in timer reset, but it's not timer resets anymore now. It's that. That's what we need. Timers. So storage dot timers. Oh no, gotta leave that there. It's this. Oh, hang on. No, it's this. Timer reset. So timers dot that. And then we've got timers countdown movement trigger. Here, right. So timers dot movement trigger. That's the replacement for that. And that's the same thing. Because we reset it once we've done it. Load the bad guy time array. Now that's erroring because we have not loaded in lookup. And I better make sure that lookup's got import once in. Yeah, it has. So we load the reset value back into the timer counter. So dot timers dot countdown. It's good to see you doing this on the Beeb after seeing the C64 game setting. Yeah. That's what I like, doing a bit of a challenge. Right, so then this loops round. This loops round. Right, so let's do this. So bad guy loop trigger. Evening D-Type. Is the trigger fired? No. Bypass. Look at the next one. 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 How do we know? How do we know? Oh, element type reset. I wonder if it's that. Right, hang on. Let me just check something. Execution table, that's what I need. Execute element type. Is that up here? Yes, it is. There. Right. Okay, so this is resetting the trigger. So the trigger's fired and it resets it. And then we start the countdown again. Right, so this is not bad guys now, is it? Because we're going to be doing, so it's maximum number of elements on the screen. Because we want this to execute all the types. We want it to execute all the types. So, store away in alien index, okay. Load from array. Now I think I've done that. So we load the element from the array. Oh, no, that's a different one. We must have another load here. So what's this doing? Loads the element. Is it empty space? Right, okay. So we're not doing that. We are. It's we're using state now, aren't we? Yes. We're using state now. So we're using state and then we're going to test it with element state none. I mean, it's getting the element again. We don't need to do that because we've already got this up here. Which I have to fix. I've just realised which we have to fix. Right, so this needs to be that. And that needs to be stored in state. Oh, come on, go on. Needs to be stored in state. Yeah. Now we need to sort this out because this is now animation index. And we got rid of that, didn't we? What did we replace it with? Anything? Value. We replaced it with value. And we'll need to do the same with this. So animation index animation index. So we should be able to use this, this load routine here. Should be able to do this. Should be able to just do this. Right, so it loads from the array, and then if there's nothing there, it doesn't do anything. Right, this state. So state will be FF, which will have the negative flag on, so that will still work. So that goes to the next one. Then we load it and we say, oh, we do the execution here. This is where the execution is. Right. Save element to array. Let's make sure we've got that right in there. Yeah. So this is where we're going to execute the ship. Right, so oh, this is where it resets the timer. Right, got it. So it resets the timer after all the bad guys have been done. Got it. We'll have to comment this, I think. Right, so we need to now do the execution element type code. Which is here. So we're not doing this. We're not doing this because we don't need to do that now. So we load the element type, we load the timer resets. That's a different thing now. Just realized. Dot timers dot that. So, oops. So we load the timer reset for that type. If it's equal to 0, we're not moving it. So it just bypasses it. If it's not equal to 0 or 1, because we would have set it, then we do the execution. So execution jump table, which is up here. So we need to put in now the ship our execution routine, which we haven't done. I don't know why I've put add ship to an array. It should be just add to array, because we're talking ship as it is. There we go. Right, execute. So the execution of the ship, is it's just doing the controls. It's just doing the controls. For the moment, it's just doing the controls, yeah? For the moment, but there'll be a lot more in there. So it does the controls capture. It sets all the parameters in the controls. Let me just make sure. Right, so we don't want that because we've already loaded the element. We've already loaded it. We need to do that. Activate shield. We're not doing activate shield. Going up. Old value into new. Old into new. Old into new. Old into new. Right. So it does the execution. So we need to put it in elements in this array. So byte ship dot execute and do it here. Ship dot execute. Right, and also in ship we need to, so we capture the controls and then we need to change the sprite index. Right, so LDA storage dot element dot animation index INY CPY #2 branch if not equal to LDY #0 so that changes the animation index. So we've only got two animations for what's wrong with you? I bet I got a circular reference going on here. Let's take that out. Was it that that's caused it? No. Oh, it's that. Is there an execute in here? Oh, it's loading ship. Right, okay. So we will we'll put it at the bottom. Oh no, it still don't like it. Okay. We won't put it in there at all. Unless I take it out of elements. Hang on. I'll take it out of elements. Right, so then we've modified the animation index. So we've done the controls, which is taking where we're going to put it next, and we've updated the animation index. So then we go back to elements. And then we save it back into the array, and then we move on to the next one. Right. Right, so in our game loop now, what we need to do is just do this, JSR elements dot so that should do, and we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. That should now execute our that should execute the ship. Right, so let's the ship is there. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? I think I still need to do this. For the moment. So we don't need that. Right. Right, I need to find all of these. Alright then, mate. Give me a sec. I'm just seeing if the it still runs. Where's that? Utils. It's because I've took all the machine specific stuff away. Yeah. Right. Do I need any of that? Right. It's back. Come on. Can you... Are you going to assemble for... No! What's wrong now? Oh, that is not good. All right, all right, all right. Too many windows open, too many windows. Have I made it? Oh, I've made it a constant. Right, let's change it to a label. That will sort that particular problem out. Oh, you joking? You are joking. It's a label. Ah, we've got a different error now. Alien elements index. I bet I've remmed that out. Right, so I think it's meant to be that now. So let's find all the ones that are looking. So aliens, alien, elements, index. Replace it with that. Go. Right. Oh, broke it. Broke it. Will it compile? Let's have a look. What's SP put on here? All right, okay. Nice. Right. Let's see if we can get this animated. Add. 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 I've been looking at the code for this. I've been looking at the code for this, and so these are 8x8s, yeah. Yeah. So I've been looking at the spriter code to see if I can do the scaling on the preview. I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. You need the whoosh sound effect. Yeah. Need the whoosh sound effect. First, I got to figure out what I've done wrong. Let's see. So, initialization. Arcadia initialization. So, that should be okay. Initialize game. Set it to mode 5, which it does. I wonder if it's the... hang on, let me take the stuff out the IRQ. I wonder if it's that. I wonder if it's this. Let me just check that out. Let's see if it's that first, because I might have got that wrong. Syntax error. Ooh, I've well and truly screwed this up, and I am actually wondering if it's because of the storage, because we're overwriting. Look, we're overwriting a lot of 0-page stuff, and I'm just wondering if I'm overwriting something important. Have we got any 0-page? Have we got any screen memory locations in here? Uh, 32 bytes of 0-page locations are reserved for BASIC. All right. These locations are from 70 to 8F inclusive. These are the only 0-page locations that a user program resident in memory should use if the program is... The locations from 0 to 6F, which are part of basic 0-page workspace, are available for machine code programs if basic is not required. If basic is not required while the code is running. Depending on the nature of the machine code program, other 0-page locations may be available. See Chapter 12. Where's Chapter 12? Oh, 155. Right. I bet you we're overrunning a memory location that we shouldn't. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oh, no, stat bats. Right. I'm just wondering if it's the storage, because we're sort of destroying memory by the bucket load. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Right. Hmm. Right. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, what would be causing that? Hey Fizzgog, welcome. Please don't judge my code. Well, we've well and truly trashed it. We well and truly trashed this now. You're making me feel better at coding. Shut up. Shut up. You alright? Let me just put it back to how it was. So in the initialization, let's do this. Oh dear. Well and truly screwed it up. Okay, right. Oh, I've busted it. I did have the sprite on the screen, but I don't know what I've done to completely throw a fit. I've put it back to how it was. I have put it back to how it was. Oops. 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 Oh, broken it. Yeah. Right. So what have I destroyed in the IRQ? Hang on. OS. Oh, 204 and 205. Well, I don't think I've gone that high. Alright, set the low, set all the bits, do that. Do the counter. All right, buddy. All right. Right, guys. Boogalug wants to go out, so I will. I'm going to take him out. All right. So I'll start the game for you, and I'll be back in a minute. Am I using X or Y registers in your IRQ? That's a good point, that is. Yes. Yes, I would be. You need to do same and restore. So what's FC then? So is only the accumulator saved when the when the IRQ fires? That's unique. Oh, am I overwriting anything important? Let's have a look. Basic, 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 basic. No, I'm not overwriting anything. Okay. So it could be the X and Y, but I wouldn't put money on it, but. Alright then, I need then to get it to jump somewhere. So I need to get it to jump to here. Right. Right, let's put the IRQ back in. dear. It can't be that. That's just setting zeros. Yep. It only enters IQ with the FC and A. If you use X and Y, you need to push them. Then pull them when you leave. Yeah, what's my memory map like? I don't know, mate, to be honest. I mean, it's not actually running. It doesn't seem to be running now. Hello, welcome. I mean, the emulator's not running now. Ugh. Right, so resetting the timings. So resetting the timing stops it working. Oh, no. It now works, so it wasn't that. Oh, I've broken it big time. Ugh. Ugh. Print to hex label. Do you print out memory locations when you compile? Yes. All here and here. I'm not too sure, but I think I mean, that's going to 19D1, so that's an awful long way down. I've hardly got anything in here yet. Oh, there's all that rubbish. D1. I see you. I mean, it's right at the end. It's right at the end. Maybe I should not use my storage in 0 page. Oh, SP, yeah. To be honest, I wish I'd got this on Git so I could have gone back. I just want to get it back to how it was working a minute, you know, when I first started the stream. That's why I don't understand why the IRQ's now throwing a fit. But I think it may be to do with the storage, because I'm gobbling up so much 0 page. Let's turn that off. BBC. And we will move that to there. No, move that to there. Right. Right, so it shouldn't put any of the variable space in 0 page. Oh, here we go. Oh, cobblers. Cobblers. End of 0 page seems to be 7F. Seems to be 7F. Yeah. I just don't know why. Why? I just don't know why it's not working. Why is the IRQ throwing a fit? Right, that's that without the IRQ. I haven't initialized the Git repo because it's still a mess. That's the problem. I should have. Hang on. I wonder if I got it on my backup. Hang on. Nope. Nope. Yeah. 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 Let's get that started. Right. I just don't know why the IRQ is just failing. I don't know. The IRQ, the setup should be fine. I mean, it's worked before. There's nothing wrong with that. that should be okay. Let's rem that out just in case that's getting in the way. Yes, we are. And we're doing it for a machine. There's a pain at the backside. Ugh. Let's take out some of these that I've just put in. See if it's anything to do with that. Why are you loading in? I remmed you out. Don't have a debugger. You can set breakpoints. I don't have a debugger, I don't think, eh? No, mate, I should have backed the code up before I start the stream. Who else? You can always use 0400 077F. Oh, right, okay. Someone asked a question, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Johnny did bit of Game Boy stuck. How long have you been coding for? Do you code professionally? And if so, what languages? Oh, the adverts are on. Hang on. Oh, no, they're not. Yes, I do code professionally, and I've coded since I've been coding since I was 13. So I've been coding for a number of years. But I do code professionally. Same here, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't understand why that has been loaded in the elements, because I didn't think I was loading elements in unless I'm loading it in up here. Oh yeah, I am. Right. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go back. Okay. I'm not gonna undo everything I've done. So Arcadia. So this should be fine. This should be fine. The only thing that's missing out there is the control. But it's definitely... It's definitely the IRQ that's causing the problem. Is there something resembling TDD for ASM Pro? What's TDD? Right, let me just put the control system back in. Oh, test-driven development. No such thing for retro. Right. Right, we are moving. We are moving. Now, why is the IRQ failing? What have I done to make this IRQ fail? IRQ, which is there. That should work. That should work. I don't know why it's not working. I haven't changed that. And that worked because I didn't bring it back in, did I? It's like it's just jumping straight back out. Where's the R? Okay, right, hang on. Let's do this. Is it going to be so much stupid where it's compiling in the wrong place? Well, that's new. Disk read only. Oh dear. It's I'm using the IRQ for the VSync. But like I say, on the last stream I got it working. And it hasn't changed. All I've done is just separated it out. All I've done is separated it out. So I'm just going to I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and put it back to how it was. So that basically was it. That's basically what it was before. Right, so let me rem that out. And that's basically what it was before. And I'll rem that out as well. And we'll bring the IRQ over. Oh, John! You muppet!
Ah!
Muppet!
Plank.
Did you see it? I don't know if anyone saw it. Did anybody see it? You saw it, Saucy, did you? Absolute muppet. Oh, you're complaining now because you can't find it, can you? Hang on. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you oh, what such a oh, muppet. What plank. I'm an absolute plank. Grade 1 plonker. Right, let's put everything back in. Let's see if we can get this thing working. A grade 1 twonk. Set up, add to the array, game loop. Right, we're going to do the execution, then we're going to load the ship, put it on the screen, swap over, save it back. Right. Oh, that is such an embarrassing mistake. Right. Next t-shirt in the merch, don't forget the RTS. Yeah, I think that would be a good one. Hang on, let me put that on there. Yeah, I think that would be a good t-shirt, wouldn't it? You're not the first and won't be the last to this. Yes, I know. I know. I know. Right. So we've got a different problem now. We have a different problem. So let me do that. And I'll move that to there. I'll need to do that as well. Right, let's see if it's... I've taken out the execution, so the execution... Oh, on the wrong one. The execution is not going to happen, yeah? So I'm just seeing if I can load... Right, so it's loaded it out, but the problem is it's put it all the way up there. So there's a problem loading the values. So am I putting it in the right place? That is the question. So I add the ship to the array. Am I putting it in the right place? I don't know how to do a debug. I just don't know how to do a debug. Is there a way I can see the memory? Right, is there a way I can see the memory? Debugger. Right, here we go. Execute command. What command? Aha! Okay, let's find out where this memory is. So it's gonna be in 0 page. So let's do 0 page. Go. Oh. There's a lot of zeros in there. There's a lot of zeros in there. Let's go to storage. So where are we looking for? So we're starting at 2 and we're adding. And we're adding. Oh, I put it at the end, didn't I? I put it at the end of 32. So, okay. So it should be, if I start at 2 and we end at 32, then it should be this one here. But it's... Oh, everything's at 0. Everything is at 0. So where is the other... It's I bet it's the storing. I bet it's the storing that's causing the problem. Hang on. Let me rem that out. Let me rem that out. Let's shut that down. Let's stop it saving back. Right, so I'm stopping it saving back. And I'll just let it grab it. Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream. Oh, Peter Alexander, thanks for following. I know you've been chatting away. I've seen you speak. Was it me that answered your question? Oh, test driven development. Yes. Yes. I wish I had that. Right. So I've got a sneaky suspicion, right, that the save's not working. Because if I directly do it, this, I don't think this load is actually, well, saying that, Maybe it's... What's the ship array index? Hang on. $20. So that should be 22. That's right. So where is element? So we are loading from 2. We are loading 2.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Oh, Mikroman.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever. Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
How many gift subs? 1, 2, 3,
Hi,
4,
John here.
5, 6.
Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Yeah, lots of new peeps. Right. So we're looking at array
John here.
2.
Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Right, let's get it into the big debug mode.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Right. Memory 0002. That's all we're interested in. So it's all zeros. Everything zeros. Right. So 20. 22. Yeah, everything zeros. There is a problem with the array. There's a problem with the array. So what we're going to do is we will after we've added the ship, we're going to stop it. Yeah. After we've added the ship, we're going to stop it and see if it is in the array. You've joined my Discord as well. I do Python just for messing. I don't professionally use it, but we use it to. I mean, we did Myriad in Python, Pygame. This will probably end up in Python as well. Right. There is the problem. We added it and it didn't add. We should have got 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So it's not added it. What do I use professionally? Mainly C#, but we code in a superset of JavaScript for SAP UI5 and all the .NET languages do that, but mainly it's C# now. Apex, that's for Salesforce, and a few others. I mean, I originally started off as a Windows developer, but then moved to the web in 1996, 97. Right, so it's this, add to the array. So we need to check this out. So I'm going to stop it there. You may have to code block, mate. I code block everything now. I code block every routine if I use a namespace. Right, that won't be displaying anything now because I've stopped it. I want to see if I'm putting stuff in memory. No, there's nothing there. I have just stored some information in memory and it's not there. Let me just check that that is where it's supposed to go. Where am I? Ship. Yeah, so I'm not having a good day today. I'm not having a good day today. Oh.
Done it again you have, John. What a plank.
Oh dear. Okay, can you see what the problem is? Can you see what the problem is? Oh. Oh, what a complete twonk. Oh dear. We have to laugh. Right. I'm trying. I graduated a few years ago and been working as a full stack ever since. But I'm interested in jumping into .NET. Got a friend that uses it. Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a back end coder, more of a back end, you know, database layer through business logic layer through the so I, you know, MVC and all that jazz. But the user interface, we've got designers to do that and we just code it. Is it time for my bed? Why? The reason I chose why is yeah, I must have chosen why for some reason. What else? Oh, 6502. Look, right. Here is a namespace, yeah? So there's ship, the namespace, yeah? And then my function is in a code block. So you wrap it in curly brackets, look. And that's classed as a code block. And then what you do is you reference it like this. JSR ship dot add to array, yeah? So if you wanted to do the execute, yeah? So it'd be JSR ship dot execute. Whoops, like that. But I do believe there's I do believe there's a bug in the extension, because it comes up with all sorts of things. Yeah, I think that's part of the bug, because it doesn't seem to IntelliSense properly, to be honest. Right, let's see if the memory's been set properly now. Hey, look, we've got memory. Right, so we got memory set up. Okay. Right, let's take that out and we'll see if it gets put into the array. But I'll get it to stop there. Right, debug. It hasn't put it in the array. Or has it? No, I can't see any A's in there. Can't see any A's in there. No, the sound's still going. Yeah, because I've got it in an infernal loop. So it's not saving it away. It's not saving it away. So why is it not saving it away? That should be saving into the X that I've specified. Let's just make sure the X has been set properly. So, bad guy, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ship array. I think I've already looked at this, to be honest. It's 20. It's got to be saving it in 20. So 20 plus 2, because let's go looking at that. Okay, there we go. So we load O2, store it in 2F. 2F plus 20 is 4F. Right. 2F plus 20 is 4F. So we're looking at 4F. No, it's not there, so it's not storing it. So it's not storing it. Why is it not storing it? Am I breaking it too early? No, because it does the add. Oh dear. Load the X, store it in comma. So that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Right. And RTS. Right, let's see what happens now. I bet it's up in the top corner. No, that's in the right place. But it's not there. It's not saved. It is not saved. I mean, it's done a load, but if it had done the load properly, it would have failed. No, it's not saved it. It's not there. 4F should have 9 in it. Yeah. This is where C64 debugger comes into its own. This is where C64 debugger comes in. I mean, it's not even loading the array. I mean, that's another thing as well. Load element from the array. It's not even loading it. Yeah. We're spoilt with C64 debugger. But I don't know how to put a breakpoint in. Welcome to your world. I don't know how to put a breakpoint in. Okay, let's do this. A breakpoint on the debugger. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to get it to loop there, and then I'll make it move. I'll make it move to the next one. Right. So, shouldn't this be telling me where I am? I mean, it doesn't even tell me. Ah, okay. Okay. How do I know what the registers are? How can you... How can you find out what's in your registers? Oh. Freeze when inactive. Oh dear. Under options. Oh, right. Still don't get what in the in all the registry. Oh. Oh, here we go. All right, okay. Right. So I need it to move. I need it to move, and I need it to go to 7182. Go to 1782. Right, next. So X is 20. So it loads 2. Stores it in... What the... Well, that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Oh, I should have seen it. I should have seen it there. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's doing 2F. Oh. Not 002F. I would have understood it if it had said store in 002F. Yeah, there it is. Well, that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Why is that? Yeah, it's using absolute, but it's not actually using... Is there a ZP option? C note. So all the zero page stuff, oh, rats. That is... I wonder if I have to do that. Hang on. Right, let's see what happens now. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Oh, have I got something wrong with the maths? Have I got something wrong with the maths? Oh, you're a muppet, John. Absolute muppet. Oh, you forgot you moved it. Ugh. Whittling over things that I have no control over. Right. Right, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and that. No, I need to leave that and leave that, and we will bring that back into play now. That should be saving away. There. It should be saving away. We'll see what the memory's like. Oh, we have a flash. Look at my memories. Does it refresh the live dump? Yes, it does. Right, so there's a problem there. That the control system isn't working. Everything else is 0. I've got something wrong. So it looks like something's trashing the array. '40s FF, that's not right, because that should be X and Y. Old X and Y. Y, sorry. So somewhere along the line, it's trashing the that should be that shouldn't be FF. Oh, it hasn't broke, has it? It's still going, isn't it? Yeah, there's something wrong there. I mean, that's going all over the place. I mean, it goes up and down. Who's going to build one for the Beeb? C64 debugger type. Well, I mean the 6502 emulator's there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hang on. If I've moved that down here, so I need to load the element back in so we can draw the sprite, do the swap, and then save it. That's probably the problem. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Oh dear. What are you doing? Do the execute, right, okay.
What are you doing? Don't!
Oh dear. Element execute. Right, we need to, right, shit. For some reason, it's this, yeah? For some reason, it's it's going down all the time. I'm just wondering if it's the swap over. Hang on. Let me turn this swap over off. I wonder if it's that that's making it. See if we get a stable sprite. No. So it captures the control. Right, capture control. So it's putting it in a new place. We draw it in the new place because that's what this does. But we're just drawing the same sprite. Let me let's add a bit of thing to this. Storage dot element dot animation frame. So we can put that back. It should store it away and then do the execution. But for some reason it's doing the down all the time, which oh, right, we'll get this working eventually, I think. Might spend some time on it. Oh, why are you going down? Oh, it's animating though. It is animating. I don't know why it's going down. And then it stops. X, Y, that would be right. X. But why is it going down all the time? Oh, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go through this. I'm gonna have to go through this and find out why it's. Add a watch to the memory location, see when it's updating. Okay. I was going to step through it and find out why just to make sure it's been set properly. Yes, 10, 10, 10, 10. That's right. That's what I would expect. Right. Oh, where have we stopped? So D2, go to 18, D5. Next. So we load in A, store it in 2, yeah. 20, yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. 0. Oh, hang on a second. 0 plus 20. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Constants. Right. So what's happening is we've got 32 spaces and we're on index 32. So it's overwriting the things. So it should be 0 to 1F, but I think it's going 1 to 20. So I think what we need to do is we need to go that. Now I've got the jump in, I think. Yeah. So go to 18D5 next. Right, so that's 2F, 2F, 1F, yes. That's still wrong. That is still wrong. Right. That is still wrong. Yeah, I will be doing that, mate. I will be doing that. But I've put the ship at the end of the array. But the thing is, it's it's loading the these are working out wrong. Maybe I need to put +1 on these. Right, let's see if that's now loading from the right place. Because I will be working backwards through the array, yeah? When I get there. It's just I've put the ship details at the back end of the array. Right, so go 18 D5. Next. So we load. So 2F00, that's right. There we go. Oh, hang on. But the others are wrong. So the first one was right. Okay, the first one was right, but then the other was wrong. So that's right, but then it goes wrong. There should always be a 20 gap. So it should go 0 to 1F, 20 to 3F, 40. Yeah, it's not right. What have I done wrong here? Oh, right, okay. Whatever. Oh dear. Right, let's see if that's done it right. Not even going to look at that, I'm just going to look at this. Right, 2F to 20, 40, 6. Right, here we go. We are back in business. We are looking at the right places now. Frigging bodmass, yeah. Right, we're looking in the right places now. So, have I still got everything running? Yeah. Right. Come on. Give me a shit and no flash. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we've got animation. It's a bit quick. But we've got animation. Right, can we move? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, hang on. Let me just slow that animation down. I'm just wondering if the animation's too quick. So let's double it. Right. That didn't that's not slowed down, has it? That's at the fast speed. Hang on, let me give it a ridiculous number. Oh, I have another. Alright, let's put them in there. Oops. Right, I'll put them in there. I'll have a look at them in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out. Right, I'm going to give this a ridiculous number. This should count down. Yeah, this should count down. This should have a. Oh, so it's not doing. It's not doing the control. IRQ. So it's not doing this properly. Well, this is looking at 0 page. Oh, hang on. Oh. It's all going to the same place. It's all going to the same place. Oh. This is just nuts. They're all going to the same place. Test limits. Yeah, I'll test the limits. I'm just trying to ascertain why it's not put the right here we go, put the right values on the here, look. It's just made them, it's made everything C. Okay, so where is that? Number of elements is 0. That's why. Ugh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Number of elements is 0. So it's fouling up on this. So element type, where's element type? Yeah, mate, it's giving them all the same numbers, and I've got a sneaky suspicion it's to do with this. This is not actually memory, is it? It's just labels. So right. Right, let's see if that's fixed it. There we go, that's fixed it. Right, let's speed it up now. So 24. Now we'll see if... Nah, it needs to be back to what it was, 12. Right, here we go. So that's too slow. That's too slow. 6. Let's half it. Right. Well, it's not going off that side, and it's not going off that side, but it's going off the top, and it's going off the bottom. But it doesn't go off it. Oh, here we go. Ah, it was outside the range, wasn't it? Hang on, let me put it in the right range. Where do I set it up? Add ship. Let's put it in the right range. Right, this should be in the right range. Here we go. So it shouldn't go down, which is not. It shouldn't go up, which it's not. Left. Right. Now, I don't know if that's quick enough or not. Let's put it to 3. That's probably better. That's better. Right. Right, so next time. Now that's got thrust on it, yeah? So we need to set, that's the thruster, yeah? But we've got a ship without any thrust, and we need to make it drop down. We need to make it fall when there's no thrust on. And when there's thrust on, it needs to go up, yeah? So, yeah. Well, we've got an engine in place now. I think the engine's working. So what we'll do is we'll on the next stream we'll get it so we know the difference between thrust and not thrusted, and then we'll add one of these on. Right, so let's see. So rotating circle. Right, here we go. Add to preview, add to preview, add to preview, add to preview. Oh, nice! Nice! And what's the other one? Rotating rocket ship. Oh, I do like that one. I've just, not without even the animation going. That. Oh, that is very nice. That is very nice. Nice. Yeah, we'll have to start putting these in. Now we've got the engine working. Well, we'll find out on the next stream, yeah? Right, so next time we're gonna make this, we're gonna make it so that it's, when it's like this, it's not thrusting. As soon as we hit up, it goes to thrusting, yeah? And then we'll add a bad guy in and see if we can get the bad guy to execute. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. And it's been an absolute pain, especially with me missing things, not working stuff out properly. But we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Yes, they are in Beeb Splitter. Right, okay. I will see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.